Hey there, Heather from Blog It Simple. Welcome to my course, How to Start a WordPress Blog. This is lesson number 4. Lesson number 4, I'm going to teach you how to create pages. Pages are different than posts. Posts are the meat of your blog. Pages are things like an about page, a contact page, an information page, a privacy page, a disclosure page. They're static content that doesn't really change. It's not part of that ever-changing blog page which updates automatically. These are the things that you add to your menu or to your footer menu that are important information that you may update occasionally, but they just kind of stay the same all the time. So one of the reasons we're creating our pages first is because you really need to get these set up before you launch your blog. And there's some really important pages you should have, and I've kind of already named those. You should have an about page. You want to introduce yourself to your readers so they know a little bit about who you are. A contact page, you can use a contact form. WordPress has a lot of plugins for that so that they can email you and ask questions or contact you about maybe doing some sponsored posts or things like that. You'll also need a privacy page, which we covered setting that up using the automatic process in our earlier lesson. You'll also want to have a disclosure page if you use ads or affiliate networking. There are all kinds of pages. If you're a professional artist or something like that, you may want to set up a gallery or portfolio page. There's lots of different things that you can use a page for. I would recommend at least having an about page, a contact page, and a privacy policy page, and possibly a terms page. So let's head over to our dashboard. We're going to go to the pages, and you can just go straight to add new, and we're going to create an about page. So this top bar up here is the name of your page. So you can name it About Me, About Heather, whatever you want to name your page. So this big box down here is your content box. So this is where you're going to write your information, add pictures, So there's a few different things that you can see. I'm going to show you this toolbar toggle. This is kind of your tools. So bold, italics, bullet points, numbered lists, quotes, aligning your text, adding a link, adding what's called a read more tag. You can also see more tools by toggling this toolbar right here. So you can add strike throughs, you can add a separator line automatically, you can change your text color, you can copy and paste some text, you can clear formatting, increase and decrease indents. This is where you're undo and redo. So those are just some extra tools you can use. So we're just going to start typing. So I'm going to add just a little bit of text, and then I'm going to add an image. So to add an image or a video, you click the Add Media button. You can see I already have a few images here in my media library, but I want to add a new one, so I'm going to click Upload File and then select File. You can also drag and drop, and I'm going to add an image that I want to use for my About page. Now, something for your images that you always want to do, you can add a caption. So if you wanted to say, "Hi, this is me," or whatever, your alt text, this is really important for SEO. So this is just, if someone is using a screen reader or something like this, this is also important. So you just want to describe what the picture is of and what it's about. And then we're just going to click Insert into Page. So that might be a little small image for you. You can click on the image to change some settings. You can align it right. That will make it so that any text I add flows around. You can align center. That means it's in the center of the page and no text is going to be on either side. You can align right. That means that the image will always be on the right side of the page and the text will flow around it. You can have no alignment, which is basically so the text doesn't flow around, but it's kind of left aligned. You can also edit the image. You can add your caption. You can change the size of your image here. Most themes have 4 basic sizes: thumbnail, medium, large, full size, which is the size you uploaded at, and then you can custom size it. Say I want to do a custom size, I can change the size here, and I'm just going to change one, and it will automatically change the other to keep it from stretching or skewing. And then you can also link your image. You could say if you wanted to link it to a different page or something like that, you can come in and add a custom link. There's also some advanced options if you want to add some special CSS classes. If you want to open the link in a new tab so that it doesn't open on the same tab, you can do that too. So that's how you edit some of your media settings. So I changed the size. I'm just going to click update and you'll see my picture is a little bigger. So you can keep adding text. Say I want to make this text into a heading, so I want to make it bigger. You have the choice of 6 heading sizes. Heading 1 is usually reserved for your page title, so I would stick to heading 2 or heading 3 inside your pages. And then you can just put some text about you. And you can highlight it and bold it or italics it if you want to start a list. Let's say I want to move this image. Let's put it up there. So now there's a couple other settings I want to show you over here for your page. You can set a parent page. This has a little bit to do with your menus and things like that. I usually don't bother with it. Some themes have different page templates. So if I wanted to create this as a page with no sidebars, I would come in here and click no sidebar. Or you can click just the default template. Or if I was using WooCommerce, this theme supports WooCommerce. If I was setting up a shop page, I could use that template. But I'm just going to stick with the default template. Now, the featured image, we talked a little bit about in the last lesson. The featured image is used for things like sliders, sometimes the homepage setting, widgets like popular or recent posts. Pages sometimes use featured images, sometimes don't, but it is good for sharing purposes. So if someone shares this page on Facebook or they share it on Pinterest, so if you set a featured image, it may not show up on your page. It depends on your theme settings, but you might want to set one just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this post. I could save it as a draft if I just wanted to save it and keep working on it. I could also schedule it. So if I wanted to change this to June, and you'll see I click OK, this button changed from publish to schedule. But I'm going to change it back to today because I want to go ahead and publish this. Now, if you want to preview the page to see it really live before you go ahead and publish it, you can click this preview button and it'll open it in a different tab and it'll just show you what your page looks like. And so if you're happy with what your page looks like, you can go ahead and just hit publish. So that's how you create a page. So you may want to create a couple more pages. You may want to create a contact page. Contact me. So you could enter your contact details. So say, hey, send me an email, and put it. You could definitely do that. So we would create this as a link. So to create a link, you're going to highlight your text. And then if it's an email, WordPress is smart enough, it recognizes it. So all you have to do is click on that link button and then it will convert it into the format it needs to be and you just click apply. So now when anyone clicks on that link, it'll open their mail application and allow them to send you an email. Or you could put, visit my site. Log it simple, highlight, click the insert link, and then either type in or copy and paste your link in. There's some more link options you can have in here. So this is your link URL, the actual address. This is the text that shows on the page. You can have it open in a new tab if you want. Now, if you want to link to something that's already on your site, I really like this feature. You can just start searching. So I don't have much content on my site, but if I wanted to link it to my About Me policy, I don't have to go look up the link. I can just link it right from there. but since I'm linking to an outside one, I'll need to either enter it myself or copy and paste. So then I'm going to click update. So now this will open in a new tab when someone clicks on it. And I'm going to go ahead and publish this page. In the plugins and the widgets tutorial, I'm going to show you how to actually set up a contact form. But for now, we're just going to create this very simple contact page. So now I have a couple pages created. It's pretty simple, not very complicated. So you just want to play around with the editors, align center, and use all these different features and set up a couple pages. So go ahead and set up at least your About Me and contact pages to get started, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.